Welcome to the Hawaii Restaurant Association's podcast series, Restaurants of Hawaii. I'm Sheryl Matsuoka, the president and CEO of the Hawaii Restaurant Association and the Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. Mahalo for joining us today. In today's episode, we celebrate the best of Hawaii's culinary scene by diving into a very special event, the Best of Hawaii's Best Kitchens, which benefits the Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation, fondly known as HRAEF. This event is more than just a showcase of mouth-watering dishes. It's a testament to and dedication and passion our local chefs and restaurateurs. The Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation plays a critical role in supporting the future of our industry by providing scholarships, mentorships, and educational opportunities for our future aspiring chefs and hospitality professionals. Join us as we take you behind the scenes and share insights on how this event is making a real difference in our community. And first, I'd like to have our guests introduce themselves. First of all, it's Darrell Chock. Darrell is the founder of Hawaii's Best Kitchens. Darrell, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Sheryl. Thanks for this opportunity to showcase our event. My name is Darrell. I'm the owner of Viper Group Media, which is behind Hawaii's Best Kitchens, as well as a couple other Instagram accounts. We started Hawaii's Best Kitchens back in 2015. I wanted to help my friends who had restaurants, bars, and food trucks to help promote them into the culinary scene. And from there, over the years, we have grown to be fortunately the largest page here in Hawaii. We have done, different types of dinners, from sake dinners, whiskey dinners, and wine dinners. And then 3 years ago, I met with HRAEF, and they asked me if I wanted to be involved in somehow doing a fundraiser for them. So I thought, why don't I just use my event, since it was already ongoing, and just benefit the HRAEF as a beneficiary for the event.
Thank you. And, we're so grateful, Darrell. Through the funds that we raise through your event is how we provide scholarships to students. Last year, we were able to provide 4, and school grants for the teachers, because as we know, they only have so much budget. And when you're trying to teach something like culinary, it's really good if you have, you're teaching baking and you have flour, and you're teaching how to roast sushi and you at least have rice and nori, right? So this really helps not only the teachers in the schools, but also the students. So thank you, Darrell. We're so grateful. I'm going to now have Keith Mallini introduce himself. Keith Mallini is the chairman of the Hawaii Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. Go ahead, Keith.
Aloha, Sheryl. Thanks for having me here. It's great to be here. So as Sheryl mentioned, I'm the chairman of the HRAEF. I've been involved in the foundation for 3 years, and then this is my second year with Darrell's event. So thank you so much, Darrell, for designating us as a beneficiary. I'm also the assistant director of food and beverage at Turtle Bay, which is now the Ritz-Carlton Oahu Turtle Bay.
Yes, and you're also going to be also at this event. Your restaurant will be at this event.
Right, we're featuring our executive chef, Danny Chu, in the VIP lounge for EF sponsors, who will be providing a lot of food. So it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Yes, and congratulations, Keith. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And now my Katie, I call her Sunshine. Sunshine, please introduce yourself. Katie is our ProStart coordinator. ProStart is the culinary curriculum that's in our local high schools. Katie.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Sheryl. Thank you. And thank you again. Yeah, this is so exciting for the HRAEF to be a beneficiary from the Hawaii's Best Kitchens. This will be my second year attending, and we had such a great time last year. So I'm really looking forward to it, and so happy to be a part of ProStart, which is an incredible and growing program.
And it's growing because of you, my dear. That Katie does, and the relationships that she has in all the schools. And she is my sunshine. Like she comes out and everybody's happy when Katie's in the room. So now, Darrell, so how did Hawaii's Best Kitchen start? Like, I know that you were doing Instagram and social media for a lot of the restaurants, and then all of a sudden you decided to do this fabulous event. And I just want to let our audience know that it's at the Hyatt around the pool, and it's just a beautiful site. So how did you start Hawaii's Best Kitchens?
Well, we started back in 2015, and from there we've grown to where when I reached 100,000 followers, I decided that I wanted to do an event. So we did it from 2017, 18, 19, and due to the pandemic, we couldn't do for 19 and 20. So when we came back in 2021, it really came to me to where how could I give back? So in our benefiting the HRAEF, we're able to do that. So this will be my third year in supporting them. And every year, we're fortunate it gets bigger and better. And we do have, I think we're almost sold out already. And we do have a fabulous lineup of restaurants.
Yes, I know that you've sold out on all your elite tickets. You just have a few general admission tickets. And you're right, Darrell, this is the event to go to when you have the 12 different chefs. We're going to cover that a little later, but it's exciting. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we're just grateful that we are the Hawaii's Best Kitchens nonprofit beneficiary for this event. So I want to ask Keith, who is the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association Educational Foundation? Keith, can you share with our viewers who are not familiar with who HRAEF is?
Certainly. Thank you, Sheryl. So the Educational Foundation was founded as an offshoot of the Hawaiʻi Restaurant Association in 2016, and it was formed to support the ProStart culinary curriculum, which is a National Restaurant Association sponsored program. So we support 12 high schools around the state, and with Katie in the big role of coordinator and supporter. So she supports the teachers with the curriculum, which I said, as mentioned, provided by the National Restaurant Association. And then the funds that we do raise go toward grants for the teachers so they can outfit their kitchens with equipment or for food for the classes. We also provide scholarships for high school students going on to pursue culinary education at the junior college level. And then we also organize mentorship and exposureships for our students. So our main goal is just to get in there and work with the students, get them to be passionate about a culinary career and support them however we can so we can get them into our restaurant. So I think that's the ultimate goal is we really want to create a culture of a feeder culture to come and work in our great restaurants across the state.
Yes, and Keith, you've been there, Darrell, we've all been there, Katie, when we see the students, they first come in and, they are wearing their chef coats, and a lot of them, it's the first time they've been at the Hyatt, number one, Darrell. Number two, at such an event where they see hundreds of people by the poolside, right? And it's an elite party. So everybody's like dressed up and, these students are just like, big, wide-eyed, right? And just watching everything happening because our ProStart program is for juniors and seniors. So some of these students, right, are like 16, 17 years old. So Katie, share with us, how will the students of the ProStart program be involved in this Best of Hawaii's Best Kitchens?
Yes, we are going to have about 20 students from 4 different high schools, along with their culinary teachers attending the event. They're going to be volunteering. We'll have them working on the pool deck and interacting with guests and refilling stations, getting the behind the scenes look at running such a large scale and fancy event. They'll also be working alongside us in the VIP pre-party, also featuring the chef there from the Ritz-Carlton Turtle Bay, which is really exciting. Last year they got to plate dishes and really get a feel of designing something like that. So it's a really great experience, and really getting to listen to the students interacting with others from different schools was so great to hear how excited they were about it, and also getting excited about potentially working for some of these restaurants. These students, when they graduate, they are well prepared. Very exciting event.
Very exciting for them because you can imagine you're a 16, 17-year-old, right? And coming to this event, it's like big eyes and they're like, wow. And so, Darrell, share with us which restaurants will be at Hawaii's Best Kitchens on September 7th.
Sure. So we have 12 different restaurants. We have Argentino's Restaurante Ilitano. We have HMS hosted by Volta, audited by the airport. We have a brand new restaurant called Izakaya 855 Aloha. Of course, our host hotel is the Hyatt Regency. We have La Betola. We have another brand new restaurant that's not even open yet. It's Leila Kamiki. And we have Luna Events Catering, of course, one of my good friends, Mali Namikaze, and we also feature our dessert with pop culture, the artisan popsicles. I do want to add one thing too that, what like Katie said that, and what Cheryl says that, it is important on one thing that I wanted was that the students be involved as much as possible. And, giving them an opportunity to be at an event, being in Waikiki or being even at a hotel, and them, wearing a chef's coat, exactly what the chefs wear. And so they get more involved. And that's very important to me and why, I wanted to work with HRAEF.
Yes, and Darrell, I'm going to tell you a story, and don't let me cry, Katie. So, the event starts at 7, right? And at around 9 o'clock or so, all the guests have eaten, and Darrell gives us the green light and says, "Let the students enjoy." Darrell, when I tell them go eat, oh my God, they don't even, because we don't tell them ahead of time, Darrell. They think they're coming to plate, to serve, to assist us in the cleanup, to empty up all the dirty dishes and stuff, and to clean up the dirty things. And when I tell them, Darrell said, "Green light, go and eat," they said, "We can eat." I mean, they don't even imagine it, right? And they're just so touched because it's for them to have 12 chefs out there, right? And this beautiful poolside. It's just something that they never would have experienced. So thank you, Darrell. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to stop crying. Darrell, tell us when, where, time, all the details so I can blot my face here.
Sure. Yes, our event is going to be held next week, Saturday at the Hyatt Regency, September 7th. Our general admission starts at 7 to 10. Our elite will actually be able to enter 1 hour earlier, and we do have some bonuses for our elite. We're going to have an oyster bar available for them. But, it's bringing everybody together and showcasing not only the Hyatt itself, which is, spectacular, but the 12 different chefs that come together to support the event.
Yes, exactly. And we always look forward to what they're making because, Darrell, I can see the competition among the chefs, right? They're all trying to be sure that they have the best dish, and people are, you have hundreds of people there, right? So everybody's super excited to try all the different options. And Darrell's so good. He always makes it, a very good matrix of all the different types of food, right? So yes, great job. Even the dessert. So now, Darrell, let's talk about our main sponsors, right? We really want to acknowledge them, right, Keith? Number one, of course, is the Hyatt Regency.
Correct. And then, it's the Hyatt Regency, it's the HRAEF, and it's Tito's has been our presenting sponsor for the past 3 years. We also have American Savings Bank, we have Aloha Gas, Waihata, Bantam Products, and we do have a few new ones, Spot On. We have SoundHound AI, they're actually an AI program out of the mainland. And we have Artistry Wellness in Hawaii, 1311 events. So, those are companies that wanted to support the event, as well as, making sure that these are the workplace for the future. And, it's just good that, everybody's involved in this.
Yes, it's like I said, just seeing those students, we gather all of them, right, Darrell? We put them on stage, we take a group shot, and just their faces so proud. We also have, right, Katie, someone who's a past scholarship recipient that was the beneficiary of this event, Darrell, and she'll be coming down because she was the result of you selecting the Educational Foundation as your nonprofit beneficiary. So, Katie, why don't you talk about her for a little bit?
Oh, Caitlin, she is just adorable. She's our scholarship recipient at McKinley High School, and McKinley is going to be one of those schools there that night. So I'm sure her teacher, Brian Yamagata, will be very happy to see her. And I tell you, she is the funniest girl. She grabbed the microphone when we presented her that scholarship, and the things she said were so funny. So I know she's looking forward to getting to say a couple of words, because she is really just so kind and so proud and so honored to have, like she told me, she's so honored to have been the recipient of the scholarship. So yeah, I'm so excited that she'll be coming, and she'll be a guest. She won't be working. So I'm so excited for her to get to celebrate this way.
Exactly. I'm so excited because she is still pursuing her culinary degree, right, Katie?
She is. She is currently, actually, just on Monday, they started classes at all of the UH schools. So she is at KCC.
It's nice. Now, Katie, can you please share with us the 12 high schools that are part of our ProStart program? Many of our members who have restaurants are going to say, hey, McKinley's right down the street from me. I could use some employees, or hey, I could use some employees, Lele. So can you share with us the 12 high schools?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, these are students that you want to hire. They come prepared, well-trained, and so professional. So their curriculum, they learn everything from the culinary arts through management skills. So we have our new school joining us this year from Campbell High School. We also have Castle, Kahuku, Kaiser, King Kekalike on Maui, Kohala High School, Big Island, Lelehua High School, Maui High School again on Maui, McKinley, Mauna Lua, and Pearl City, and Roosevelt. And additional schools still can become registered within ProStart and also be supported by the HRAEF this and next month. So I'm in touch with many schools here, and it's a great opportunity.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting to see what you've done, Katie, to grow the ProStart program here in Hawaii. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
No, thank you, dear. So now I want to go back now. Darrell, can I just one more time say, if anybody wants to buy general admission tickets, because that's all that's left, the elite is gone. It's Hawaii's with an S, bestkitchens with an S.org. Right? And if you log in, you can use the promo code for $25 off HRAEF. Just put the promo code HRAEF and get $25 off. And remember, a portion of the proceeds do go to the Educational Foundation. Please join us at this event, because you have to understand that this is now supporting our future culinary superstars. Now I'm going to go back again and say, if I missed anything, I'm going to give everybody an opportunity before we close the show. Darrell, what did I miss?
See, you covered everything, and it's just exciting because after, I think I started in February to find this event, and now we're just a week away, and everything has come together, and I was just excited not only for our guests, but for the students for them to really, get the opportunity to work side by side with some of these chefs, as well as being in an event like this. So, hats off to you folks who helped along create this event with me, and Katie, for you too, with getting the students together. That's a plus. Yeah.
Darrell, it's all you. It's Keith who's been working with you. It's Nathan Okinaka, Jen Akiyoshi, right? Thank you so much, Darrell, for selecting the Educational Foundation as the nonprofit beneficiary. All right, Mr. Mallini, did I miss anything?
I think you covered everything, but I did want to send out a really big mahalo to RNDC, Tim Moore, and Lindsay Bates, who have been instrumental in helping us provide the beverages for this event, and also for having Tito's come on board as the sponsor of the event. So without Tito's and RNDC, we might not be where we are with this event, and how fabulous it's going to be with all the beverages and everything else. So thank you, Tim, and thank you, Lindsay.
Yes,
Yes.
thanks, Tim.
All right, Miss Katie, what did I miss before we close the show?
Oh, I think we've covered a lot here with ProStart and our student volunteers. I feel so grateful to be able to work with all the schools that we have here, and we've got some great things coming up this year. I'm really looking forward to the community that we're building. We're going to have a great discussion in our upcoming Teachers Quarterly meeting. So thank you so much for the support that we're able to run these programs and to continue to invite people, schools, to join.
Katie's so right, Darrell. Because of your support, we can continue, right? And have these teacher programs, and it's so important to them. So in closing, I would like to thank our guests for joining us today. And please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell so you're notified when we upload new videos. Again, it's Hawaiʻi's with an S, Best Kitchens with an S.org. HRAEF for $25 off. That's the code when you get the discount code. And we look forward to seeing you on September 7th at the beautiful Hyatt Regency. Remember, everyone, nourish connections, savor life, eat well, and live well. The Hawaii Restaurant Association unifies and represents and supports the Hawaii restaurant and food service industry. Till our next episode, take care, eat well.
Aloha.
Aloha.